Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya and today we're going to be checking out some more of the awesome FPS roguelike Abyssus. So, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm trying out a little bit of a chaotic build. Not entirely sure if it will work, but we'll see. Hopefully this will allow you guys to see what's the best way to phrase this? The most optimal setup. Maybe not the most optimal, but a good setup for the build that I'm going for. We're going to be super close range. We are building around the anchor this. We're trying to do pretty much a melee build. The only thing is, we're going to need a special charm, a legendary charm, that gives your equipment 50% chance not to consume a charge. So basically, you're rolling a die on whether or not you can use your ability again. And that's going to be the build around. Because we're being so close range, I have opted to go for the shotgun for obvious reasons. But yeah, I'm going to be re-rolling in this video until we get the specific charm I won as the first charm offered. So yeah, let's go, and I will see you when we have that charm. We're back, folks. So I just spent like an hour re-rolling trying to get the right charm, and unfortunately couldn't get it. So what we were after was a charm that basically it says equipment has 50% chance not to use a charge. It's basically the equipment charm, like a god tier charm that you want, but I felt like this is probably the second best thing. Skeleton key, open all locks without expending keys. This is just going to allow us to check out, literally open every chest, and go in all the shops and hopefully buy the charm that we want as we go for... You know what? Actually, let's change this a little bit. I'm not going to use my gun at all. We're going to do a challenge run. And yeah, we're going to do anchor only. See if it's viable. We're going to have to... It's definitely going to be slower. We are one-shotting enemies with this thing, which is a good sign. But obviously, our room clear is going to be heavily dependent on the charge speed of our anchor. Right, nothing in there for us.
I'll show you. One after the other.
We get our first talent there, or blessing.
One after the other.
Just bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm gonna re-roll here. I want frost. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, you absolute arse. Ah, there we go. Frost on our ability deals 15% additional damage and applies frost build upon hit. Fantastic. That is what we want to see. Let's see what we can get in here. Since we got unlimited keys. Just 25 max health. Thank you for that game. But we got 191 coins, so That should be enough to buy a blessing in the first shop.
There's always more.
Hopefully we can get enough to buy a charm in the shop. Charms in the shop tend to have a higher rarity, I've found. Right, we need to get away from this guy. Oh, being slowed is not fun. What is slowing us? It's the big guy, isn't it? At least charge comes back relatively fast on this. We just want to stay away from the slow dude. And we got him. We'll come back for that heal.
You're in the way.
There's the first pylon. Go for the second. And where the chuff's the third. Found you. Got him. Now we just need to take out the enemies. Never ever done a melee only build. Ooh, yes, there's a sack shrine there. Fantastic. That's gonna help us just take advantage of the health shrine we found in the previous room as well. I'm glad that I avoided picking that up. One guy left. So I'll do this now. And is this the end of the floor? No, it ain't. Alright. That's one Beyblade down. Oh, that's a big AoE. So, we need to be thinking about what abilities we want on our weapon. Bearing in mind, we're not going to be using our weapon.
What do we have here?
So, really, we're just looking for passives. Oh, it's the elite. I forgot this was the elite floor. Right, we'll go back and get that health then. Maybe we want health and like the blood aspect gives us more max HP per blessing. That's a nice little passive. Crit chance with lightning could be a possibility. Gold burst just gives us more gold. That's always good. We'll see what we get offered and then decide then, I think. So we got to keep in mind, obviously, if we're not using our gun, then the actual actives that we get, not actives, I don't think we could call them actives, but you know, the blessings, they won't affect us, just the additional effect for each blessing will affect us. Barrier, every defender blessing reduces the damage you receive. Yeah. Let's put it on secondary fire. We love a little bit of damage reduction. Oh, I think this guy might take a beating. Let's keep... strafe to win. Let's wait for that anchor to recharge. The more frost we get on this anchor, the more damage it's going to be doing to these guys. So this should, in theory, be the weakest that we ever are. Got both of them guys there. Get out of here, buddies. Get that little eye guy in our blast radius. Keep on strafing. Next floor we should get some upgrade stations for our ability. Hopefully there's a way to get more charges or reduce the cooldown. And you're done. Take 50% less damage while under 50% health. I think that might be better than Marksman. Marksman's not really doing much for us. Increase damage by 1% for each hit. The damage bonus resets on a miss. Yeah, we're not doing lots of small hits, which that Marksman trait really wants. Charm even. Yeah. What can we get here? Aspect of Night or Tentacles. Don't really want either of them. I think we got to go. If we see Freeze, we take it. Cold Snap. Frozen enemies lose 2% of their current health when freeze is removed. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's going to help a lot on bosses and elites. Now we have Modified Enemies A. All enemies have a random modifier, Swift, gain 75% extra gold. Or Modified Enemies B. All enemies have 2 random modifiers, Healing and Poisonous, gain 75% extra gold and access to a merchant. This is going to be incredibly tough for us to deal with if they have Healing. But
You're in the way.
We'll see how we do. How quickly do they heal is the question. Poisonous as well. That means they just have AoE poison blasts on us. Oh yeah. This floor is going to be solid. I don't know how close we need to be for the poison to affect us. We've already taken a wee bit of damage. More gold. We're on 308. And our first Ancient Forge. What can we get here? Anchored. Flying enemies fall when hit by the anchor and take 100% more damage. Or Death Slam. Deal 50% additional damage to enemies at full health. Yes. Please. That's going to be massive for room clearing. Absolutely huge. Ooh, and there's an upgrade there. Just get rid of the Beyblades first, and then we can come back for the other blokes. Come on. One more hit. Is it just flying guys left now? I think it is. What's the range like? Oh, no, we got a big boy. I did not see that big boy. Okay. This might be incredibly tough. He's got healing. And we got poisoned. Now, I'm not entirely sure how poison works on these guys. Is it if they hit us, or is it like Yeah, it's definitely if they hit us. Nice. Okay. Your ability deals 30% more damage rather than 15%. Yeah. Definitely want that upgrade. Alright. On we go.
A fight's in the offense.
Oh, we're definitely not doing this time trial, I'm sorry to say. We got 6 seconds to clear this room.
Too bad.
Okay, healing doesn't seem to be actually that bad. This is the last room as well. Hopefully we can get something good in the shot. Well, Matchnest ain't for us.
We'll be getting this open.
Let's get more freeze. Erupting freeze. When a frozen enemy or an enemy with frost buildup dies, they explode, dealing damage and applying frost buildup to nearby enemies. Absolutely. Come on. Oh, nothing good in the shop. But we got loads of freezes. Okay. Yeah. We're going for him. Increase freeze damage by 3 percentage points, or you apply 100% more frost buildup. I think we want to go for frostbite first. That's incredibly strong. And then hypothermia. Frozen enemies lose 1% of their current health per second. Absolutely. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some max health because I think we're going to need it. Yeah. Any golden pots? Nope. But we managed to do the corrupted depth. And we're looking pretty good in terms of frost.
Now what's inside?
Oh, this is another shot. Okay.
Oh, got the drop on me.
Oh, we got lucky that we didn't get the legendary there. Maybe we should be re-rolling hard for it. Do you know what? We can do that in the next shop if we don't get what we want. We want to get the charm. Okay. So we can absolutely spam our anchor. I have a feeling this might be a bit of a slow boss fight, but it's a challenge run. We just got to get him frozen. And not phased. Phased now. Okay. One more and he's down. Okay. I'm actually just gonna rush around for a little bit and avoid stuff and wait for my anchor to come back on full. Okay. Get him frozen. One more hit. Freezes him. Alright. Nice little passive bit of damage there. Okay. It only takes a few hits. But when we get those hits in, we're sitting pretty. Okay. Crystal time. Now we're doing the same technique as before. Let our anchor recharge. Have we frozen him yet? Not yet. We got greedy there and went for the freeze. But I think it helped a lot. Right, let's get our anchor recharging. Oh, yeah, nasty. Oh, he's going psycho. Whoops, I accidentally shot them. And we got him. Still counts. Still counts as melee only. It's an accidental click. Favored foe. 50% more damage against enemies with modifiers. I like lifeline. We want to be a bit tanky because we're going to be up close and personal with enemies. Then frozen enemies lose 4% of their current health when freeze is removed, or frozen enemies lose 2% of their current health per second. I think we want to go for 2% there. That's going to be a major, major, major help with bosses. Okay. Act 2 of the melee-only build.
You're in the way.
Let's go. Oh, yes, and we get an upgrade station, an ancient forge straight away. Just bonking these guys. Get bonked. What upgrades can we get here? Geyser. Cause a delayed explosion where the anchor hits, dealing 150% of the anchor's damage, or kills lower the cooldown of your ability. I would love this, but I'm thinking more about bosses and what bosses spawn enemies. The Geyser boss does. I think it's only the last boss that doesn't. But it's elites this wouldn't be very good against. I'm going to get Geyser. 150% damage, delayed explosion. If we can get Mr. Boom for double explosions, then I think we're off to a good start. I'm not entirely sure how this works, so do we get that first hit off and then it does an explosion, or is the first hit a delayed explosion? Like, has it essentially doubled our damage, giving us an extra hit or not? I do not know. Increase freeze damage by 5 percentage points, or frozen enemies lose 4% of their current health when freeze is removed. I think we got to upgrade frostbite here. It's insanely strong. And we get aspect of wind. Sure, let's put it on our primary fire. Not really what we're after, but you know, it's better than no. Just bonking away. That was a lovely room. Nice and easy. Alright. Can we get more freeze? We can. Amazing. Everlasting winter. Frozen enemies pulsate damage to themselves and enemies around them, applying frost buildup. Oh, beautiful. That's going to help a lot. Mainly in room clear. It's going to be a little bit of extra damage on bosses. But room clear is going to be where it helps the most. Alright, we got a sack shrine on this floor. What you got for us, buddy? Nothing but death. Rest in peace. Oh. The only damage we've taken there was me falling into a hole. We got a chest. Sweet. What's this? Increased status effect effectiveness. Nah. I think we're fine. And Do we want to come back for that? Nah. Let's just get it now. Sorry about that. Dog wanted to leave. Okay. I think we can do this boss on 300 health. Or this elite, rather. Oh, I thought we weren't going to make that jump there, but we just about made it. Yeah, that delayed explosion is definitely a second hit and not our first hit. Right, where are the last guys? Here they are. Boom, see you later. And boom, see you later. Any more locked chests for us, game, since we have a skeleton key? How many hits does it take to destroy one of these healing flowers? 2 hits. No! Shit. Well, we got a full heal thing there. I accidentally used a heal when I shouldn't have. Misplaced on my fingers there. Let those explosions go off. Did we miss him? No. Oh, one of you. See you later. And we got little frogs to beat now. Bye-bye. Is this going into the elite? Yes, it is. I think we can beat an elite with one heal. We'll come back for the full heal. Supposedly frozen. Are you going to charge us? No, you're going to spin. Good to know. What the hell? Did you see that? Can't get his items. He fell off. What? That's got to be a bug. What? I've never seen that happen before. He just launched himself off the map. Fair enough, dude. Let's get more free stuff. Frozen shards. Killing a frozen enemy or an enemy with frost build-up sends out ice shards that deal 2% of their current health as damage on hit. Yes. Please. And let's go get that full heal as we go into the next floor, which is going to have difficult modifiers. I kind of want the extra money. Money or a blessing upgrade would probably be my ideal rewards. But in terms of negative modifiers that we want, I'm not entirely sure. All of them are pretty horrible. Right. We got modified enemies A. All enemies have Swift. We gain 2 charms, one is guaranteed to be rare. And all enemies have 2 random modifiers, lethargic and healing. Gain 2 charms, one is guaranteed to be legendary. Hell yeah, that's what we're going for. We want that legendary charm. We're after the one that gives us a 50% chance not to use a charge on our equipment. Ooh, spawners. Okay, that was big explosions. We're trapped. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, this is hell. Come on, game. Lethargic. You suck. Getting trapped to shit there. Okay. Bloody exploding frogs, when we couldn't move with lethargic, is an awful way to start a room. Okay, on we go. Oh, I almost completely missed that. Do you know what? I'm gonna get 10% more damage. What's that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% more damage. Yeah, that should mean that we one-shot more things. Okay. No, the lethargic! Getting us well and truly good there. We just gotta avoid being hit. Got no more anchors. Get exploded. And what's left? We've still got a healer. Okay. Now there is no healer. Just a turtle. And you gone. Just going straight for him. Oh, there's a lot of enemies over there. Oh, that's the healer. Okay. You got a good slap off on us. Fair. Man, lethargic is so horrible as a negative modifier. It's making us take so much more damage. Especially when you got to get in melee range with enemies. Oh, I didn't even see you. Fair play, dude. You got us good there. Come on. Gold lore. No, not what we want. Refreshing. Gliding Glacier. Frozen enemies slide around, dealing and taking 5% of their current health as damage when hitting something, or enemies are frozen 40% longer. Let's get Gliding Glacier, sure. There is another chest there. Right. We're going into the boss room now. I think I might roll white hard on the shot.
Help yourself.
Try and get the charm.
That syringe has got brine.
Double the contents of chests. Nah. It cost 135 gold. Mr. Boom, though. I think Mr. Boom is worth getting rid of Skeleton Key.
Seems rare.
But we can't afford either of these. We are doing double explosions. Cause a delayed explosion where the anchor hits, and this, your explosions trigger twice. So we should be, in theory, triple dipping here. We get our first hit off, then that hit explodes for 150% damage, and then Mr. Boom triggers, making the explosion explode twice. So we get 3 hits rather than 1. Let's see how we do against this guy. Oh yeah. We're annihilating him. Phase 1 done. Into phase 2. Oh, look at that. Big old beefy hits. Right. Final phase. Crazy quick for this boss. And are you hittable now? Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, we did get hurt quite a bit there. But it's fine. We literally raced him. DPS check, done. Oh, double the contents of chests. No. Not the one we wanted. But we are getting more soul fragments. And an upgrade. Frozen enemies slide around, dealing 10% of their current health as damage when hitting something. Sure. It's the only one that really matters, isn't it? Oh, we're going straight into a difficult, corrupted depth. Modified enemies A. All enemies have a random modifier. Poisonous, gain a blessing. And all modified enemies B. All enemies have 2 random modifiers. Malicious and lethargic. Gain a blessing and a blessing upgrade. We gotta go for it. Lethargic is absolutely horrible. But hopefully, with our freezes, we'll be fine. Ah, yes, we get the equipment upgrade straight away as well. That's gonna be super helpful. Look at those explosions. As long as we can avoid taking damage, then the modifiers don't matter. Investment, increase ability damage by 10% for each god blessing on your ability, or anchored. Flying enemies fall when hit. Let's do investment. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, an additional 70% damage. That feels worth it to me. For sure. We got 2 keys as well, so we can get into the shop on this floor. Where are the enemies? Oh no. We got lethargized. Lethargized. Just making words up there. It's fun. Cold snap. Frozen enemies lose 4% of their current health when freeze is removed, or killing a frozen enemy or an enemy with frost builds up sends out shards that deal 3% of their current health as damage. Let's do 4%. Or do we risk this? Yeah, we save a key for the shop. Oh, nice. Okay, 25 more health and a freeze blessing. Frozen enemies take 40% more damage. Brittle freeze. Yes, please. We're getting those damage modifiers stacking up right now. Let's fall into the abyss. Because why not? And then everything just dies. Aspect of wind, sure. We don't really care about either of them. Let's just do that. Get an upgrade. Frozen enemies take 80% more damage, or killing a frozen enemy. Oh, we've seen frozen shards. Let's upgrade brittle freeze. For frozen enemies take 80% more damage. It is a lot more damage. And we're going to keep going. Heavy freeze. Frozen enemies have 15% chance to take weak spot damage. Or frozen enemies are frozen for 40% longer. Yeah. I think we take that because that's going to be super useful on bosses. As when they're frozen, they lose a percentage of their health every second. So it's just going to tick that down. Kill the targets. Where's the first one? I don't know where you are. Where are the targets? There it is. Oh, okay. You just died. Last one's up here. Everything's just freezing. Like, literally the whole room just gets frozen. And sliding around. Beautiful. What a beautiful combo. We didn't even need the trinket that lets you spam spam your equipment.
There's always more.
This room clear is completely insane. I just went past a full heal, but we're on the elite stage. Oh, is that a health? Yeah, health sacking shrine. Okay. Right. I think we do the health stuff after we've done the elite, because we're just about to go into the elite. Yeah. Let's do the health sacking and health recovery after we take this guy out. Oh shit. To heal there. But health, no problem. We are getting big bonks off on him. One more bonk should do it. Yeah, nice. What's this? Merchant prices are 25% cheaper. No, it's too late for that. I think we've only got one shop left. I'll pick this up though. You apply 100% more frost build up. Absolutely. That's gonna just superpower us an insane amount. Let's go do a little health shrine and get the full heal. Can we get away with 800? We can. Okay. Nice, we're up to 900 max health now. Exactly what we wanted. We want as much max health as possible, just to give us a little bit of leeway, since we got to get rather close to enemies. And normally that results in us taking a bit of damage. We've got 1,600 health to sacrifice there. I've never had anywhere close to 1,600 health. I think you have to do all of the health shrines and get the oh, what's the blessing called? You know, the bleeding one, hemorrhage. The hemorrhage blessing that increases your max health for each blessing of that you have. All right. Next stage. What do we got going on? So many explosions. Oh, melee only? Is it actually insane? So far, it appears to be. Oh, we got to do a little bit of follow the phantom again. Alright. Missed the phantom there, but it's pretty much, we just got to be on the lookout for ranged attacks that are going to get us. There we go, we got all the phantoms. Enemy sliding off the edge there. Bloody love to see that. Any objectives in this room? Doesn't look like it. So we're just going to bonk everywhere. What we got left? Oh, that guy hit us. Nasty.
What do we have here?
Ooh, heavy freeze. I think this is the final frost talent. Frozen enemies have 15% chance to take weak spot damage. Yes. Okay, we should be doing crazy damage with our geezer now. Sorry, wait. Investment. Increases ability damage by 10% for each god blessing on your ability. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We can't open that. We need to save this key for the final shop. We got a lot of money, so we could potentially re-roll.
Trying to give me a heart attack?
Let's do a re-roll. Fan and Phoenix Feather. Let's go again. Upgrade kit and skeleton key. I think I'm going to get a rune of vitality, and this is our last roll. Upgrade kit. Nah, we didn't get anything we wanted. Let's carry on to the Act 3 boss. See how quickly we can take him down. We just got to stay up close and personal with him. Oh, okay. Oh, what was that? Like 5 seconds for phase 1. I'm happy taking damage here. Ooh. We moved with those lasers then. It does blow up 3 times. Uh-oh. Get out of that. And that's phase 2 done. Oh, I don't think I've ever... Oh, have I done that jumping puzzle before? Maybe. The end seemed familiar, but the start didn't. Right. Are you gonna make a new dude? I think we're just gonna DPS you down. Beautiful. On we go into the final act and to the final enemies.
It's sealed.
5 seconds off that.
Something good.
Enemies are frozen 40% or 80% longer, or frozen enemies have 15% chance to take weak spot damage. Let's do Enduring Freeze. We want to keep that freeze up as much as possible because that's what's draining their life per second. Oh. Bad jumping skills. Come on, Mimir. Get your ass up there. Oh, is this the wrong way? There's an invisible wall. It must be. Okay. Maybe it wasn't just my jumping skills then. Right. I can't remember what... Is this the big guy? I think this is the guy that just sits there and fires projectiles at you. Yeah, pretty sure it is. The big fat dude. Hell yeah. And he's gone. I think we've got everything that we need. We're full health. We've got full syringes. We are ready to take on the last boss and see if we can complete a run with a melee only build. Bring it on. I think we're going to be doing a lot of dodging. Although that hit was wild. Okay. There we go, we phased him already. Oh, we even hurt him down past his little meter. Do you see that little marker on his health bar halfway down? That, normally you can't hurt him past that, but maybe Frost gets around that, I don't know. Is he indestructible or something? Can I not hurt him anymore? Ah, my mistake. I forgot about these. Ooh. Right, we need to heal. Okay. Stay close to him there. Alright. Phase 1 done. And he does my favourite shit ever. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. We're so close. So close to doing a melee only. Full run. It may just be possible, guys. Hour of the Anchor. The only thing is, we got to be super close here, and we don't. We want to obviously stay out as much as we can of. Oh, can we hit him when he's up there? That's a question. We can. Oh, nice. Okay. Wait till he gets to his final phase. At the moment, we're caning him. And we've one-shot this phase. I think we got to do a load of dodging and jumping here, because I'm not sure it's possible to actually hurt him while he's doing this mad shit. We are going to get hurt a lot, because that's just... You know what? I take that back. Maybe we're not going to get hurt a lot. We'll get hurt some. Last time I did this, I got rinsed trying to dodge everything, but I think just jumping on the spot. Come on. No. Heal. And we got him. Oh, did I press V? What's the... I pressed X. That's what keeps buggering me up. Misplacing the finger to use a health pot, but instead go to emote. Okay. Love it. Well, guys, that was a bloody melee-only build. Let's see our damage. Beautiful is that. Devs, fucking love this game. Go show your love to the devs if you've made it this far. We did 5 million damage with just the anchor. 237 gold collected. That is definitely wrong. We have had way more than 237 gold. 80% accuracy. That, funnily enough, that's the highest accuracy by a long shot that I think I've ever had. And that's because we were using a giant AoE anchor. Oh, amazing. All right, well, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys, but thank you so much for tuning in, and if you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz, and yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.